Today I am going to be doing a video that I thought of doing before, and I've kind of done it in a pet peeves kind of way, but today I'm just going to talk about stuff that has riled me and boiled my blood the past couple of weeks. If you guys like hearing about these kind of stuff that annoys me throughout the couple of weeks or throughout the month, then let me know and I will continue to make videos just talking about stuff that people have done that have annoyed me. I have got quite a lot of stuff to talk about, but I don't want to bore you all with it if you don't want to hear about it. So, you know, let me know and I will make more videos and put more stuff that annoys me in these videos. Not so much annoys me like if I said it and then I went out and somebody just done it all of a sudden to me because they'd watched this video and thought, oh, Anne says she doesn't like when people walk 2 steps in front of her, she likes when they walk 3 steps in front of her. I'll walk 2 steps in front of her to annoy her. No, it's not that kind of annoyed that if somebody done it I would get annoyed. It's just stuff that the mood I've been in, it's just like made me go "Argh!" that kind of thing. So it's not like I'm telling you stuff that is going to annoy me and you're going to do it to me, because it just depends on my mood. Some days I'm like swing between them bitches, and then other days I'm like "Argh!" you know, you just get them kind of days. Anyway, I'm going to get started, and this is one that I've talked about for so long. It is mobile phone contracts. I feel like when you get into a mobile phone contract, the company thinks that's it, we've got them for 2 years, we don't need to be nice to this customer because we have got them signed into a contract for 2 years. Who cares if they go away? If they go away and we annoy them so much, we'll get all the money and that's fine. Yeah, that's just the way I feel that mobile phone contracts go. Because in all my videos you've actually heard me talk about how annoyed I am with how much trouble I've had to go through with mobile phone contracts. First of all, there was Vodafone. They were absolutely ridiculous. Firstly, because I couldn't understand a word the person was saying on the other end of the phone. They were like, they may as well have been speaking in another language. I could not understand them at all, and I always had problems with them, like from the network not working, from not getting on the internet, from my text not sending, not being able to phone unless I switched the phone off and back on. What else? There was the bills. Don't get me started on the bills. The bills were never, I was meant to be £21 a month. Never in my life was I £21 a month. I was always like 30, 40, 60, 70, and one time I was actually 70 pounds, and they were like, nope, you definitely have to pay it, definitely have to pay it. And I was like, right, okay, I'll pay it in my own time. So I phoned back up and I thought, I'm going to check this out and see like if I really do have to pay this £70, because this £70 has just came from nowhere. I've not used that much data or anything. And I phoned back up and I was like, can I pay the £70 that I owe? And the guy was like, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, but first of all, I just want to check one more time, why am I paying this £70? What's it for? And he's like, I don't actually know. So he went away and checked, and apparently it was a computer error that was with Vodafone. And I was just like, so if I hadn't re-asked you there to go and look, I would have paid that £70 to them, and that was not their £70, that was my £70. So if Vodafone or any company tell you that you need to pay something and you're like, why am I paying it? And they're just like being sly with the information, like not giving you the information, or saying, oh, it's on the computer that you need to pay this money. Just be like, yes, but why didn't you pay it? And don't pay it straight away. Like, leave it for a week or two and phone back and then say again, why didn't you pay it? Because, like, I think they're probably doing that. £70 to me is like a lot of money. Like, I know to other people £70 is like pocket money, but to me £70 is like so much, because I'm not like pure loaded with money. And that company was going to take that money off of me, and it was a computer error, and I am 100% sure that when they found out that the computer error had caused me to pay them £70, they would not be phoning me back saying, oh there was a computer error and there's your £70 back. No, they would just keep it for themselves. Well, not themselves, but you know what I mean, the company would keep it, they wouldn't give you it back because they'd think, oh, the customer doesn't think anything's up, so we'll just keep it for the company to brand the company, whatever that means. Then there's O2, who I've only been with for 2 months, and they started their pish as well, with like taking money out of my bank. Computer errors. They've had 3 or 4 computer errors in the last 2 months, and that's all involved me having bank charges because of them and their computer errors. And then one of the kiddos was like, oh, I can meet you halfway, we paying I'll pay you £3, I say my bank charge is £6. Yeah, I'll meet you halfway for their computer error. Like, are they serious? No way was I paying £6 bank charge. So anyway, I got on to another guy and he was like, I'll give you another £3 goodwill gesture. £3 goodwill gesture? Seriously? Oh, that is just drives me insane. Right, that's that. That's that. That is that out the way about the phones. Next is people's driving. Right? When you're driving along the road and, like, you know, you're doing maybe 30 in a 30, maybe like a wee bit less. Anyway, and then the person in front of you is like, oh, I'll go into Asda, which is just after the lights and round that wee bend. So I'm just driving past the lights, start at green. And then somebody just turns and I have to brake so hard. It's like, for fuck's sake. Indicators, you know, the wee things at the side of the steering wheel that you put down when you're turning or put up when you're turning. Use them. Like, what? Like, how did you pass your driving test when you can't even indicate? It just does my head in. Like, it's not as if, like, the person that's driving the car behind you, they are not a mind reader. They do not know that you're going to Asda to buy your wee granny a packet of minestrone soup, right? So, you know, you need to indicate to let people know what's going on. Oh, just, and there's another thing. These people that drive in front of you at like 15 miles an hour and it's like a 30 or sometimes it's even a 40 and they're driving so slow and you can't overtake them because there's cars coming the other way and you're like, what's going on? Like, sometimes I think, oh, maybe they're lost or whatever, or maybe it's a learner and their L plates flew off the car, maybe they've just passed, maybe it's just a new car, maybe they don't know what they're doing. Why am I giving these people excuses? Why am I giving excuses to these people that just, you know, if you're going to go out in a car, you should know what the speed limit is to, like, drive on that road. So yeah, that really annoys me. Another thing that really gets me is when people are right up my bum in the cars. Like, I'm here and, like, you're meant to give like a 2-second gap on a clear, dry, really good day. Was it a 2-second gap? 10-second gap? You're meant to give a gap and these people are like right up my arse and I'm like, so on purpose these days, I'm kind of contradicting myself here, but if I feel that somebody is right up my backside when I'm driving along, I will purposely go slow. Not so slow that it's like dangerous, you know, like if they're right up my bum and I'm doing like 28, I'll maybe go to like 27 or 26. Just because I don't want somebody driving right up my backside, or sometimes I even just pull in and let them go past because I'm like, get out my life right now. Like, you know, we all have to share the road, we need to be happy and nice to each other, although sometimes I do start to get road rage which is really bad because I used to be like, oh my god, why do people get road rage? It's like just totally not even Like, come on, just drive, everyone be fair. But the amount of idiots that are on the road, sometimes you get road rage. I don't get road rage to the point like I beat the horn and all that, but I just sit there like, come on to God, you fucking idiot, or something like that. Like, I wouldn't like beat my horn and be like, right, and like get out of my car and go and speak to the person or anything. But like, you know, yes, anyway, moving on. Another thing that annoys me is inconsiderate drivers. I was driving along and I seen this woman in front of me, and I don't know what you call it, it's like on the tyre and then it's like the wee silver thing that's in the tyre. You see them lying on the side of roads all the time. Can't remember what you call them. Is it the wheel trim or something? Not entirely sure. Let me know what it's called if you know what it's called. I'm sure it is the wheel trim. It's like, I don't even have a pen to draw it. Oh, and the pen that I do have doesn't even work. Why am I drawing this? I'm showing you. It's like the wee thing that looks like this, kinda. It doesn't even look like that, but I'm sure you'll get the point of what I'm talking about. So the woman was in front of me driving and it was spinning about and it was like literally about to fall off. So I was like flashing my lights at her. I was like behind her and I was like, her tyre. And she just kept driving, so we got to the traffic lights and Mum was like, I'll go out and say to her. So she went out and she said to her, she was like, your thing's flattened about, whatever the word is. And she was like, oh yeah, no thanks. And I'm just like, if you know, why are you still driving? Why even start driving? Or when you found out that it started wobbling about, why not get out and try and fix it or hold it on? Like, that could spin off and hit somebody. Like, you've got no consideration for me, any drivers around you, any people around you, any wee birds or animals that could get hurt with that. Because I'm sure if that came spinning off in the road, or even if you were in a motorway, that could cause an accident. Like, seeing something spin in front of you might be like, swerve to avoid it, and then bang, you're into something else. So yeah, I think people like that should just have more consideration. You know, we have to share the roads, kind of thing. Next thing is, which I've just kind of realised recently, is that, you know, these kind of like, when I go into Tesco or when I go into Superdrug, whatever, and I see buy one get one free, and I think, oh, I'm buying one and I'm getting one free. No, I'm really not buying one and getting one free. For example, I noticed this on a packet of crisps. A packet of crisps. So it was like buy one get one free and they were £2.19. But the week before when I bought them, they were only like £1.20 or something. And I'm like, how can they do that? So you're not actually getting one free. They're putting it up in price and then saying you're getting it free when you're not actually getting it free. So yeah, that really annoys me when like you think you're getting something free and you're not getting it free. Just like, shop about, people, shop about. It pays to shop about. You've got to shop about. Woo. What else is annoying me? I'm trying to think. I look like a monkey when I do that. Do you know what? This is a really big one. So I'm always nice to people. I'm always kind to people. I do anything for MD, basically, within reason. And Like, I don't really want anything for doing stuff for people, being nice for people, helping people out. But see, when you do something for somebody and they, like, you're not asking for like a bit of money off them, or just for example, if somebody said, oh, I'm really skint this week, I'd be like, or like, I'm really skint this week and I need to get to my wee cousins because I'm babysitting and I don't have enough to travel there, but I really need a babysitter. I'd be like, oh, I'll give you a lift, right? And I wouldn't be like looking for money or anything because I've offered to do that for that person. But like, a thank you wouldn't go amiss. Like, it's like, if you don't say, I just feel like if you don't say thank you to me, then you're like, thank you is like 2 words. It's not really saying anything at all. Well, it's saying thank you. Like, I appreciate somebody saying thank you to me. But like, why do people not say thank you? Like, if I do something for somebody and I'm not looking for anything, all I'm looking for is like a thank you. It's not really that much to ask for. I just feel like people expect things from me. Like, if I give somebody something or do something for somebody and they don't say thank you, it's almost as if they are expecting me to have done this, which is like, really annoys me. While I'm on the subject, because I was just looking at my tooth there, I went to the dentist. Now, I missed my appointment on the Wednesday. I phoned up and I was like, what time is my appointment at? Because I thought it was in the afternoon because I usually work in the mornings. And she was like, oh, you've missed your appointment. It was 10:15. And I was like, all right, okay. I said, well, can I make another appointment? She was like, yeah, that's fine. So she made the appointment for me, and then I said to her, will I be charged for that? Because usually I have to pay £15 if I'm going to be late. And she was like, no, that'll be fine. I'll just explain to the dentist that it's just been a mix up with the times. And I was like, right, that's fine. So I went on that Friday, so it was like Wednesday I missed the appointment, I went on Friday, and I came out and she was trying to charge me the £15 for the late payment. And I said to her, I was like, the girl on the phone told me that I wouldn't have to pay. She would explain that it was a mix up. And the girl at reception was like, well, I need to go and check with your dentist because like it's her that deals with money. And I was like, okay. So she come back out and she's like, oh, she says that she can give you it for £10, but you still need to pay because it's a cancellation fee. And I'm like, well, someone on the Wednesday told me that I didn't have to pay. Why should I have to pay when I have phoned up and I've been told it's fine, you don't need to pay? I've still not paid it yet, and I'm not sure whether I am going to pay it, because why should I pay for something? Like, if I went to the hairdressers and I'm trying to think of it this way. Yeah, if I went to the hairdressers and I'd already cancelled an appointment and the woman on the phone said to me, oh no, it's fine, you don't have to pay, just come in and get your treatment done, then, you know, I could just go in and get my treatment done, haircut, and just pay for my haircut. They wouldn't charge me for cancelling it. But the dentist's still trying to charge me for I didn't cancel it, I missed the appointment, but they're trying to charge me for cancelling it. If I'd cancelled it, I wouldn't have went on the Friday, so obviously I never cancelled it, I missed the appointment. But I'm not to go back until the 5th of May. I think it's 5th of May. I'm not sure if I'll go back because I don't like the dentist that does my teeth just now. It's like almost as if her and the nurse are like students, because she just doesn't do my teeth the way my dentist does my teeth. And I think she said my dentist was on maternity leave, so if so, I will just wait another 6 months, 6 years, whatever, till I get my dentist back. I was actually thinking about swapping dentists because of this carry on, but I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? Like, I'm not willing to pay when I've already been told on the phone that I don't have to pay. It's just not fair. Another thing, another moan, is when I'm a non-smoker, right? So, hands up, I do complain a lot about smelling smoke. Anyway, my boyfriend smokes, but he goes outside, so that's okay. He doesn't smoke in my house, so I'm not including my boyfriend or any of my family or friends in this. But when I go outside and I'm just washed my hair, or I'm smelling nice, smelling nice, or when I'm like, you know, your hair's smelling lovely and fresh, and you stand at a bus stop and somebody is standing smoking and I need to walk away, it's them that's been inconsiderate smoking next to me, or smoking next to a non-smoker, but I'm the one that has to walk away. Why? Why? Another thing is, when I go to the bingo, I do go to the bingo, I love the bingo, occasionally, not every night, gets boring once you go every night, but I like the gala bingo, and I'm really annoyed about this because gala bingo that I go to has a smoking area out the back, okay? But when I go out at the breaks for a bit of fresh air, I need to travel past a smell of smoke because there's people standing at the front door smoking. Why? Why are you standing there? There's a smoking area out the back. Go out the back and smoke. Like, my fresh clean hair is getting smoke stained in it because you inconsiderate people are standing right at the door. Why? Why? That is all I have to say about that situation. No offence to any of you smokers. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I do that annoy people. But yes. What else? Oh my god, this video is 22 minutes long. I don't even have a clue what I've spoke about. What should I say next? I'm trying to think of another rant. Yeah, so it's like actually 4:30 just now on February the 5th. It is a Thursday, February the 5th, 2015. Not sure when this video will go up, but because obviously not obviously, but I'm actually scheduling my videos now, as I've said in loads of my videos, so I'm not really sure. I think the next date for something to go up is like the 20th something of February. Yeah, so just let me know as well what I've told you to let me know in so many different things in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about my scheduled videos. Are you happy with like the days that I do it? Like, I'm doing it on a Sunday and a Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So yeah, just let me know if you think of like a different day or something, and I will. That's the bin men. No, it's not, it's the wee caravan. Let me know what you think. Oh, I've got one more moan, I promise. So it snowed really deep here. Wait till I get comfy. It snowed really deep here, and well, not really deep, it was like that deep or something. That deep maybe. Anyway, me and my mum went out. I've got a car, so we went out and we like kind of took all the snow away from my car so that I can park my car where I took the snow away from. Let me just say, I'm not one of these people that's like, I park my car there, that is my space. I'm not one of them kind of people. My street's a cul-de-sac, and so like I just park wherever there's space. But when there's snow and I clear space away in front of my house to park my car because it's easier, then I don't expect to come in and find another car parked there. You know, don't be a lazy bastard. Go and clear your own bit away. Clear the snow away and park in that bit. Do not park outside my house when I have done hard work getting all that snow away in the cold, and somebody else comes and parks there where I've cleared away, right? I don't mind any other time of the year when somebody wants to park in front of my house. Do as your heart contents, you know. The street is the street. Park wherever you like. But when it's snowing and I myself have went out, well, my mum helped me, went out and pulled the snow away and made space for my car to go in, why should I be doing that for somebody else to, like, it was clear that somebody had made that space because it was like, you know, shovel marks. And like, you know, I'm not scraping the street of snow to let other people park in spaces. I done it for myself, and people think it's okay to park in my space that I've cleared away for myself. It just really annoys me. Oh, here's Mum coming. I can tell she's going to come in and be like, isn't she? Mum, I'm making a YouTube video. She's told me to shut up. She must not be in one of her wild moods. Right, so let me know what you think of this video, and if you want me to make more rant videos or stuff that has annoyed me throughout the month, then I will be more than happy to do that because I quite like making videos like that. And I shall see you all in my next video. Bye for now.